Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to another WARNO match ranked between myself as second Panzergren on the right side in red, and my opponent here, Helljumper, another top player in WARNO, on the left side playing fifth. I don't know what division called. Fifth division Blonde. Tipping on the Mirage, two commandos on the left side. I make a mistake in this game. I don't know why, but I shouldn't have. I knew this was gonna happen. I knew a commando and fighter was gonna be first thing bought. So it's like common pushing in this location. I don't buy any Lukes to deal with it. I just kind of buy some ACGMs and Milans. Anyway, let's go over everything though first. He's got a Milan 2 going here, just some more recon with AMXs. Got AMXs coming up here, two of them with the not good model. The lesser model, not the one with 19 pen. And yep, that is it on his deployment. Me, on the other hand, I am going pretty strongly now for this objective over here, Echo. I'm going to try to push along this road and get into his point, defend along this location here, and not really playing aggressive at all, and try to lock down these 2 points over here. That was the plan, at least. I'm opening up with two CVs as well, one going to Papa, and then going to move to Echo, one going to Bravo, and then I'm planning on moving to Foxtrot. He buys a Mirage Fighter, making him go a little bit more negative. I open up with some AA though, an IHawk and a Gepard, with just Fulschmager, moving forward with Milan 2 teams. That is kind of everything. Sadly, okay, big mistake here by me. Commandos are coming in. I should already know the commandos are coming in. I should open up the same deployment with Milans and Fulschmager and Recon. But I should open up with one type of, light vehicle just to kill the commandos when they drop. They just get suppressed. They can't do anything about it. That's what I should have been doing. Sadly, a mistake strategically by me. We're going to get in here pretty well, lock down this point. These buildings here with the little airport towers have better field of view than all the other buildings. You can see over other buildings, which is really nice. Even though technically the squad's not in the building. It's kind of weird. You can see here, I got a squad here. Unfortunately, don't unload in time. Make a slow maneuver on here. A round gets off of me, and I still a little slow to react here. And now he fires. You can see me trying to make the command, but lose the squad, sadly, which is pretty stupid of me. Fortunately, I got two other squads in this location. Would you see him, my Milan firing here? Immediately getting a nice clean hit on him. I do die, though, to a HE bomber here. IHawks are not set up yet. Gepard's not set up yet. Moving them right here. ACGM's here. Commandos are landing on me. Dudes get suppressed. Commando's not going to be here. Again, if I had bought a Luce here, hang out right here and just blow this squad away. Similar right here. If I had a Luce right here, this squad would be gone. A piece now is set up. Gepard is not set up in position yet. See him come in for a strafe. Gets a nice clean kill. I do get the point command unit in here. Miss the, once again, IHawk shot. Moving up here, trying to push out these recon squads. And I have a squad here as well. And we see myself going on the missile shot. Nothing. And now he's in here, pretty much. He's got this area kind of locked down. I got a Luce coming up. I got a CV coming up to replace someone I lost stupidly. CV went here, and I did lose it to this commando. Bad micro by me there. It's a little bit slow. IHawk getting another fire shot off in a second. Going in for a nice good strafe, it looks like. And I do get a hit on him. He's going to be damaged. I wish it was a one shot, honestly. Got one health, sadly. IHawks are a big missile, dude. You get freaking hit by that. Scary. And you can see now waves of forces are coming over here. Killing this recon squad here. I'm going to try to unload this guy in a second. I'm going to move this Fulschmager into this building to kill this VRLA. Also moving my CV now into the location, coming along this road here. Milan 2, though, going to get a shot off on me right now. It can see over the building at higher altitude. I think I thought just running behind this building would cover me. It doesn't. Luckily, I get covered by a misfire here. Immediately rotating away as fast as humanly possible. They don't die. See the Fulschmager engaging his commandos. Commandos are a really strong squad, though. Two MGs here. And they are a bigger squad, too. Tamman squad. My Lucias are arriving now onto the field here on this location. Commandos are moving here. I have a response force, a Fulschmager, and an off-galere. Jaeger squad, vetted up. Should be able to beat the commandos, even if in the buildings. HE bomber coming in, coming for the Milan 2, trying to clear this area out. Trying to put some rounds down him. IHawk gets a nice hit on him, prevents him from doing it. Gepard's in position for him to turn, and he does die. That's a great spot for Gepard right here, guys. Plane's gonna get shot. Turn the flank here on the right for some reason. I don't know why. I don't really know. In fact, that's actually a good question. I should pay attention to that. Whether aircraft in general rotate to one direction when they get suppressed, because that's actually a pretty good exploit you could utilize. I got my own tornado here. I was going to go in for that bomber there. Probably a waste spy. Malong 2 going in here for the Valor A. Gets a nice gun kit on it. Unfortunately, I do go down, losing my other Malong 2 squad, 75 points. Got an AMX here with a ATGM squad here. I am bringing up my first 2 tanks, I believe. Yep, right here, M1A1s. They're moving up. He's moving back his recon squad and also his commando squad. Moving here, I can't see him. These tanks have stealth on them for some reason. Mediocre stealth compared to bad stealth. Immediately though, decide I'm going to smoke around in a second. One of the tanks, only one. You don't do both, you only do one. And then you move the Lukes up that he fires. He does miss the Lukes, sadly for him, exposing him now to everything. And he does get another nice bombing run there. I immediately buy a recon to replace what he killed. I bring up a ATGM squad here, deal with it. These guys are coming in right now. Losers are in position, and the 2 M1A ones are moving up. Game looking pretty good for me at this point. I'm also ticking him and pretty much putting a threat on here. There's literally no forces over here. I didn't know this. I really had no clue. Big mistake here. I should have realized like how many forces are over here in the aircraft investment. Should have put forces here immediately, knowing that. But should have, could have, would have. So, you know, what can you do now? These guys are going to move up. They will beat the commandos. Commandos are only now. They're wounded. And these are 2 pretty good squads. These guys are triple vetted as well. These guys are vetted as well. Big squads. So, and they're going to be somewhat enforced, right? Tree cover. Tree cover doesn't give you as much cover. I think it gives like, I don't know. I think it's 50% less HC damage, while buildings are 90%. So, but 2 squads versus 1. Move my M1A ones along here. These are the cheap ones, 85 points. These guys actually, by the way, are going to decrease in price with the next patch to 80 points. Bring up another recon squad to help out. Bring over this just in case there's an AMXs floating about in this location, or yeah, any type of AMXs. What are these named AMX? I don't really get why they did that. AMX 10, P, AMX 30, B, like, things are named. Get my CV into the zone here. He's backing away his CV. Still got some commandos here. Got my own Milan here. Misses the shot. Gets behind the building, sadly. Moving my Fallschirmjäger back into this building. Moving some more forces now. And one more IHawk to lock down the left side. I was planning on doing some action now over here. This commando squad's going down. Moving up these forces here. Luke's is about to get a nice engagement. The Menstrual. Commando's moving up, though. Those guys go down. Commandos, I didn't realize how close they were. All of a sudden, they get a nice hit on one of my tanks. Does kill it. The commando goes down as well. He's moving up now. Forces over here. A little slow on the uptick here. This is some bad micro. And it should probably be on a lower level so I don't get shot by this vehicle. Also bringing up some now tanks over here with some more Panzergren double vet. These are some of the best, most cost-efficient units. 2 vet Panzergrens, 45 points, man. They're freaking nasty. They're 9-man squads. Bring up supplies over here. I'm going to rotate a Lukes into this location in a second. See these guys engaging, but the fire support of the VRLA is messing me up here. And these forces are kind of exposed, but I got a lot of forces now coming into this location to support what's going on. Buying 3 more M1A1s as well. M1A1s are not M1A1s. The Leopard 1A1A1. I keep saying M1A1. They're not the Leopards. I don't know why I say that. Luke's rotating around the side here. We're seeing an HE bomber looking for a target here. These things are pretty good. 20% ECM. Coming in now for a target. He looks like he's going in for the IHawk. That's hecka risky. He knows I have an IHawk here. And he gets shot immediately. And it goes down. 2 IHawks with a Gepard. That is very risky. Luke's here, putting down some suppression fire here. Moving up some of my Panzergrens now. Moving my tanks over here. Moving the supplies over here as well. Sadly, these guys get caught out in a bad position. Try to rotate them back in a second. You'll see that. Leaving district. These Milans are firing now. Oh, Mike, please hit the B. 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 Misses. Sadly, he doesn't deserve that. Bring up an armored vehicle here. These are armored ATGMs. A little slower, but man. Pack punch, 24 pounds, 65% accuracy. Honestly, this vehicle kind of looks like something out of a sci-fi movie. Looks like something out of 40k, honestly. Luke's just putting down suppression fire now. Guaranteed multi gears. She's probably gonna retreat in a second. She does. But he's gonna keep taking hits if he just stays in these engagements. You gotta see though, that 90% really does help him. And we're big ticking him for a while now. Sadly, I didn't move these looks close enough. Just smoke himself off. No, he got the kill. You're just putting down rounds now. He only has one Milan here. If I had known this, man. He got a huge tank force here. This Luke's getting engaged. His tanks are missing like crazy. I do smoke myself off, and I do get away with it. Moving into this location, his AMX are going down left and right. They're 40 points a pop. Yeah, just putting down some rounds. You see a Milan 2 come in here. Misses, sadly. But this building has really good range. Really, really good range. Over here, a little bit more action. He's gonna... You see some Milans here. I think he's gonna rotate. Yeah, you can see him rotating forces now. He's definitely concerned about a breakthrough in this location. I rotate my Eyehawk in a better position here, from here to here, so a little bit better cover. There's another tank. I immediately back up. I didn't realize how many ATGMs are in here, so I do back up. Moving up these forces as well. Trying to heal this squad. Moving these guys back, bring up an off glare. These chasseurs, man, taking some poundings. And chasseurs go down. Look over here, nothing too crazy. Lines is solidified. Moving my Leopard 1A1's back here. 1A1A1. I don't know why it's... I wonder what the 1A1A1 stands for. These things are kind of broken. I don't know what you're just thinking. They get smoke rounds too, which is kind of dumb. The equivalent of... The equivalent is the T-55s, which are 80 points, right? But it doesn't get smoke. And this thing's going to go down to 80 points. And it's got better accuracy. And it's got a better ground. It's like, I don't know. Balancing, who knows? You can see his supply that he captured a little bit. He was almost out of supply, honestly. Moving in here, he does a nice hit on me. Move these guys back. Killed some of his vehicles here. You can see though, big force being built up. My Milan 2 firing off a shot. It's a nice clean hit there on one of his ATGMs. Trying to get forces in here. I don't have any AA though to follow up. I have a fighter though coming in. Really want to get rid of some of these helos here. Saw Menstrals, that was kind of it. Or sorry, Mistrals. Mistrals. Immediately I'm trying to move up some recon here now. I'm trying to push this location, but I really don't have no clue the significantly, you know, how many forces you have. I get suppressed here, I just take off. You shoot down this helos though. I should have pushed here. We're seeing commandos come in right now. So I didn't really have enough time. I was a little too slow on it. See a Mirage here hanging out, flying about, just flying, no real purpose. Does take a round, doesn't get shot down, but does take a round and now has to fly away and be repaired forever. Over here, we're starting to see some build up. But you can see there's a pause. This is like, there's always like at the 7 to 25 minute mark. There's like this, there's always a pause, I think, in the combat. We'll have to build up forces again, at least against players of like similar a skill. Very common occurrence. And it's not just WARNO as well. It happens a lot in Steel Division. I'm going to try to go in. I was way too late, though, in my reaction time. I had a fighter left over, so I was like, I'll try to shoot down. Moving up my forces now. These commandos, though, man, they're super strong. Should have rotated like that. A little too slow. Got my leopards here. I was concerned about forces over here. I was going to try to push down this way. At this point, I was like, oh, I'm not going to get this point. So I was like, all right, I'll have to rotate. Take this point. There's a probe here with infantry squads, chasseurs. I really have nothing on the front line at the moment. Very, very thin, as you can see. Move up here. Chasseurs, man, just getting pounded. I'll try finding some ACGMs, but he has an ACGM here. Nice clean hit on one of my martyrs here. Trying to move my guys into a position where they could do some damage. He's not doing anything though. He's totally content sitting back here. I should have started defending this position though. But I don't. In fact, he starts walking up squads all the way up to in here, killing my Milan squad in a second here. 75 points lost for no real reason. You can see him buying even more force over here. Still not reacting. Really slow here. I think now he starts to notice this. Nice clean hit on me there. I'm moving squads now. I'm desperate trying to shoot this stuff. Trying to hide the squad. A nice clean hit on me. Aircraft turned the wrong way by mistake. He's got seed now coming in. Get a nice clean kill on him. I'm gonna smoke off in a second. Yeah. He tries to seed, he doesn't hit anything. I get a hit on him though. HE bomber coming in, gets a nice clean kill on the full Schmager. Chasseurs coming in here. He's already walked into here. Do lose a squad to my slow micro. And he killed my IHawk here with the Chasseurs, who have ridiculous range with the recoilless. I think it's a recoilless rocket. Something like that. Somehow 750 meters. Can you imagine how hard it would be? I gotta imagine. I don't know if any of you guys serve in the military, but to hit around 750 meters with a rocket, or even 675 meters with a Panzerfaust, that's gotta be tough. That's gonna be hella hard. To be fair though, the ranges aren't realistic in this game. A little bit off. Like you can, like I don't really see why. The ranges are realistic, but like the numbers, what it says the range is off, right? So, for example, this little town is not 100 meters, right? This little like complex of buildings should be half. It should probably be 50 meters. You'll see it with sports courts, like tennis courts on these maps are way off. They're like 100 meters across, like a tennis court's not 100 meters. Gets a CV onto my right side now. I'm trying to push some pressure here. I'm trying to kill these bees. Wear him down a little bit, but he's content with defending. I'm about to rotate forces. He buys 1,000,000 Milans to solidify his line here. HGM gets a nice clean hit on me. I reverse now. And now I'm buying a lot of stuff to come over here. Replacing the IHawk as well. Trying to get back into the zone. Fortunately, I'm trying to get a kill on this unit right here, but we're just missing a little too much here. Luke's moves up. Luke's not going to do too well against these autocannons. ET rifle fires on me and I'll hack his breast. I'm not going to hit anything. Moving up some forces. I got a CV ready to go in. Number 2 A3s. I got my first 1 A5s coming in as well. I wasn't making any progress on this position. I was kind of concerned here. I was kind of panicked actually that he had gotten into this position pretty solidified and I really had no reactionary force whatsoever. I knew that resources were being poured into it and I needed to do something because I didn't think I was going to push through this. At this point, there was a lot of Milans in here, a lot of defensive forces. The moment where I could have capitalized on it, I've been gone. So in a second, you'll see me make the decision to rotate forces. Yep, right here. I'm going to rotate over to the right to help counterattack, take this point back, and maybe I can sweep through and get back into Echo. That was like my mindset at this point. The problem, we'll see what happens. Go 2 speed though, as we make the strategic redeployment. Nothing really happens during the strategic redeployment. Both players you can see are now significantly building up. We see a bomber coming in here, getting a nice strike. Doesn't actually kill the tank, but does a lot of damage to me. B2s now are coming in. Unfortunately though, I'm suppressed, low health. He is not. And he's gonna just pop my tank. There you go. Back over here. Seeing some actions. Panzergrens are enjoying. I do lose another CV to my stupidity. Chasseurs moving in. Chasseurs OP. What they are? They are getting fire support. I have a fighter coming in here trying to kill some of these helos. So I can move up the armor and tanks. I bring up my own helos. Take a hit there. I decide I'm going to still come back around and try to shoot down that helo. And we're getting annihilated here, so I'm going to need to bring up some more forces. We got some recon here. Moving up these guys. Planes lose line of sight. I said, oh man, my plane didn't react to my command. Flies over to enemy lines for no reason. He's giving a direct order though, and now my plane decides to almost get shot down. Will it get shot down? Yep, does get shot down. Sadly. Forces are moving in here now, but you can see he has a superiority of forces over here in this location right now. I bring up all these Jaeger 2s. I was trying to get defensive position. Do lose another ATGM helo there. I'm going to try to back off in a second. I wanted to get some rounds into these things right here. And of course, 20 mils annihilate me because the B2 is OP. Okay, wait. Where is a 1A5 here? Yeah, this thing has a 17 pen gun, 9 armor, and a 20 mil autocannon. It says a 16 pen, 9 armor. I don't know, man. I guess it has better accuracy. Moving up here with my 2 tanks. Have some Jaegers moving in here. Unfortunately, I probably should have waited for some actual forces to develop to make this push. I was definitely impatient at this moment. I need to get into the zone. Got an kill there. Moving up. I got a 1A5 CV as well. Trying to move in here. I got a recon trying to through the flank, but the thing's about to collapse. I'm now really kind of panicked here. I'm trying to get forces up here as quickly as possible to push this guy out. Try to solidify, especially getting my ATGMs things here to try to get it under control. Got 1A5 here pushing. Chasseur taking damage. Seeing his B2s move up right now. B2s are about to engage the Jaguars or Jaeger, whatever you want to call them. I don't know. Is it Jaeger, Jaguar? I don't know. I think it's Jaguar. Yeah, I thought there was more forces in there. I do shoot down a helo though with the MW1. MW1 taking a hit from the Roland 2. Probably gonna go down to the Minstrels in a second. And I do get shot down sadly because the Minstrels are OP. Gets a nice bombing run on me. Wasn't killing them, but then the tanks engaged. The moment that happens, didn't realize there'd be tanks here already. I do shoot him back down though. Moving up, trying to get back forces in here. 1A5 is really damaged. Moving the Gepard up to help support myself. And we're a little bit panicked, as you can see here. We're losing the units left and right for no real gain. You see an AT plane coming in. Even though it's suppressed, it gets a good hit on me. I do shoot him down though. It's a nice clean hit. And my tank's derped out. My TGMs are derped out. My Gepards are derped out. And he is now locked in this position here. I do shoot this guy down. I have 2 1A5s coming. He's going to get into the zone here now. He's got some forces coming up. I don't really have much. We have more B2s. He's got more tanks than me on the front, completely front line. Lose that engagement. And here is GG for me, guys, at this position here. He's got in the zone here. He's going to lock down this area. I have no real more medium tanks, and he's going to hug this forest line, and I cannot get him out. We can do damage to that, but these 2 tanks are going to try to push as much as they can. But the way the tanks are going to start coming in here, I just don't have the forces. I'm going to surrender there. He's going to take all my points there. He's just going to dig in. There's no way I can get out. You can see he's up by about 300-400 points. I was significantly down. I was not going to be able to get in there. For the chronology, I had a good opener. Let's look at the chronology here. So, opener-wise, he did pretty well. He messed me up. I counterattack. I do really well. I shoot down his aircraft. And things are looking pretty good for me, positive-wise. But you can see the last 14-15 minutes of the game, especially from this 12-minute mark, all the way to 16-minute mark. Just kill after kill after kill on me. Really not good. And it continues again on another mark, 16-minute mark. And that's probably the point where I'm trying to counterattack a little bit too suicidally. Should have waited a little bit, built up, and then pushed. And I just lost way too many forces. And I was out of position. At this point, like, even if I had traded a little bit more positive, he has positioning on me. And he has the deck to sit there and camp on me. Anyway. Thanks for playing Helljumper. Get my revenge, don't worry. Leave a like, guys. Leave a comment. Subscribe. I'll see you guys around.